What's going on, guys? Seancutshair here. I'm going to give you an in-depth look at the TOMB45 Online Academy. I'm going to show you guys the homepage, all the different options that are on there, and give you guys a little behind-the-scenes look at what everything looks like so you know what you're signing up for. Hopefully you guys want to sign up and take your game to the next level, and I hope this video helps communicate what you get when you're a part of the Academy. So let's get right into it. All right, so you guys can see right here, this is the homepage. You can see at the top, it's got my login. I'm an educator, so I have a couple of buttons here that you guys don't have. But if you look at the top, it's gonna have my name. You can call it whatever you want. You can use your Instagram name, anything like that. You can set up your own profile, so it's similar to an Instagram page. You can have a photo and a bio and all those different things. Also keeps track of how many hours that you're on, and you get badges as you go. All right, so if you look over here, we have community. Guys, community is a place, we don't use it so much anymore, but it's a place you can go and you can talk back and forth with other members. You can have friends and different things like that. But I'm gonna touch on the Discord here in a minute, and that's kind of the direction that we're headed. But if you look next to that, we have inbox, we have people. You can have friends, basically like Facebook or Instagram. You can message back and forth on the inbox. So if you look right below that, right here, we have the top headlines for what's coming up. So your haircut's my feedback, Wednesday 9/16. Guys, a lot of you talk to me about wanting to submit haircuts for me to do feedback, and it's just not something I do much anymore. It's a lot of content to put into a video, but the way we do it on the Academy, we do it live. You can input. I'm gonna go ahead and click and show you guys what it looks like, but you guys can click this link. You'll put your email, your name, your Instagram if you want, and then you can upload your photos. So we'll actually come live on the Academy. This week is gonna be myself and Chris Bosio at the same time, and we'll pull up your haircuts and critique them. So that's one thing you're gonna get for being a part of the Academy. Below that, you can see the next live stream that's coming up. So Get Beamed will be live on Monday, September 21st. Those are consistently at the same time, usually on Mondays, and you guys will basically get on. It's through a Zoom call. You'll see myself or any of the educators. You'll see our face in the corner, and we will go through the haircut live. It's definitely different than a YouTube video. It'll be regular speed. It won't be sped up. There won't be as much cut out as there is on a YouTube video, so you guys can really get in depth on it. Also, on top of that, you guys can chat along with us. You can chat on the side. We'll answer your questions live. We can pause the video. We can draw on the screen. I'm going to show you guys some of that here in a little bit. And then underneath that, you'll see Stay Connected. Click here to join our group chat. I'm going to show you guys that as well. I'm going to go ahead and click it, and then I'll pull that up and show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys, so this is the Discord. This is basically a chat room with different topics that you guys will have access to. All the other members are in here as well. And one thing I really like about the Academy is that the members really take to helping each other. Everyone in the Academy really wants to grow and take their games to the next level. So they're very helpful on helping each other out with their own suggestions. And all of us as educators also join in on the Discord as well and chime in when we can. There's different tabs. So we have general at the top. That's just going to be kind of random. Whatever you guys want to add in, you guys can just talk about whatever's going on, ask questions, different things like that. Underneath that is business. Obviously, this is going to be more business talk. So if you have questions about school or finances or opening a barbershop, making your own product, anything like that, that would be in the business tab. Underneath that is announcements only. And I will say one cool thing about the announcements only tab, if you guys are Academy members, you will get a little bit more in-depth look on TOMB45 as a company. They sometimes will keep you updated on what's about to come out, what's about to be restocked, and different things like that. You guys will be the first to know sometimes on certain things going on with TOMB45. Also, the announcement only is a place that we can update who's going to go next on the live stream and what days and what times are different events that are coming up. Underneath that is share your content. It's a little bit different than the next tab, but this is something for you to post your haircuts, get feedback back and forth, share different things you're working on. Doesn't have to just be haircuts. This can be any type of content, YouTube videos, Instagram. People on here share their Instagrams back and forth and help each other grow their channels and their Instagrams. The next one is Your Haircuts, My Feedback. So you guys can drop your haircuts here and everyone will critique them and tell you what they think and what they think you could do better. And like I said, we'll hop on here sometimes and join in as well. The last one is Quick Gems. This is just for quick little tips that somebody may think of off the top of their head that they want to drop that can help the other people in the academy. So you guys can see this is the live chat. This is how we really stay in touch with everyone in the academy. We get on here frequently. Also, as academy members, you guys can get on here anytime and chop it up with each other. So that's a super cool thing that you can take advantage of. I definitely recommend, if you do join the academy, make sure you get in there and make use of it. You can spend lots of time in there catching up, teaching each other things, sharing your content, different things like that. And like I said, sometimes you get a little sneak peek at what's going on with the rest of the TOMB45 squad. All right, guys, so back to the homepage. If you look right below the top, here are the last 2 live streams that have come on. So I did one just the other day, so here's my thumbnail right here. If you click it, it'll take you right to the video that we recorded live, and you guys can watch it after. After that, you can see over here, this is Get Beam's last tutorial, and this was from probably a week prior. So the 2 most recent will always be on the homepage right here for you guys to click. If you guys scroll down even further, you'll see the list of educators. So you can click on any of the individual educators and you can see all the content that they've posted so far. And I'm gonna go in and show you a little bit from each educator as we go, but real quick, I wanna show you the schedule as well. So keep on scrolling down and you guys will see the actual schedule. This is gonna show you what's coming up, what days and what times each event is gonna happen. So you guys can stay tuned, put it on your calendar, however you wanna keep track. This will keep you in the loop on what's coming up next. So now I wanna go ahead and show you guys all the content that we have, just give you a little snippet on what kind of content and how it looks when we do it live. So here's the past Your Haircut's My Feedback. If you guys want to go back and watch them, if you put a haircut in and maybe you didn't see it live, you'll be able to go back and check these out. And I'm going to click one and let you guys see what it's like.
All right, guys, let's get started. So you can see the initial guideline right in here. You can see it. It's very distinct. Okay. You can see the corner here. Let me just break down the system that I would use. So this is the initial guideline. You don't square that guideline off. See how this guideline is squared off like that? You want rounded. You want it to gradually round into the back like that. When the hair falls, all the hair that's here stops there. It doesn't stop here, creating more weight. Let me draw these 2 lines. So from here to here. All right, I want you guys to look at that blend there. Look at the blend in this area, the gradients, and then look at this area. You're afraid to commit, at least with C-cups, right? Yeah, if you get it right here, boom, you're gonna eliminate all these little hairs that are still hanging over, and you're gonna get a way sharper line.
All right, so you guys can see there what the Your Haircut's My Feedback looks like. And if you guys are interested in that, very in-depth breakdowns on what you guys can do to make your haircuts better. That's one of the main perks of joining the academy. All right, guys, now that we've seen all that, I'm gonna take you guys and show you a little bit of content. Not too much, I don't wanna give away anything. I'm gonna show you guys some of all of our content and what it looks like when we're talking, when we draw on the screen, and who all is in the academy. That way you guys know what you're gonna get when you sign up for the academy. What's going on, guys? Seancutshair here. You guys will see my style. I like to do a lot of texture, shear work. Thing is the half guard, it's gonna take that line out for us. So that should be our last step that we have to do. Our fade should be established, and then we'll just work our way back down and clean it up as we go. So I'm gonna go in here, and we're gonna edge up his fringe a little bit. You know, he's used to having a box. So you can see how his hair is laying right there. Line up there. But here you guys go. You can check out the end product. Nice texture in the top, connected to the sides. Kind of a mid fade, couple notch parts on my homie Jackson. Fade, and we run 0 risk of messing up everything we did on top. Where if we do it the opposite, we could cut too much of the weight out of the way or the length on top or any of that. Comb that is big and wide, it's easy to hold it straight like this. If you take a small comb that's 1/3 of that size, it's easy to go in like that. Does that make sense? Why we set this up with block graduation, you guys can see how much of a square shape we have as opposed to clipper over combing and losing all that weight.
What's up, TOMB45 Academy? What's going on? So today we're going to do an in-depth tutorial. I may have that number 2 open right now, but I'm feeding the hair into that number 2. And now with this fade down technique, because we already did the 2, the 1.5, the 1 in the open blade, or the 0 rather. Now I'm doing the open blade. Sometimes, man, it looks beautiful to your eye, and you look in the mirror and you see things your natural eye couldn't see. Now here's another technique I use to break up that group. I just get in there and I start tapping in those dark areas. And basically, here's the finished cut, man. I cleaned up his beard, didn't record that just because sake of time, but I could have did more work in that area over the line, but because of time, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Beam, and I'm super happy to be a part of the TOMB45 Academy. I'm just making sure that I can lift all of this hair and get all of this hair right. So I go in with a number 2 guard. On my end is ZR2s, and I'm going with the grain, or WTG, which is normally my abbreviation. With the grain is with the hair pattern going forward the same way that the hair is brushed. I'm starting completely open and dropping my clippers closed. My next step is going behind the back of the beard line. I just want to drop it, do a complete vertical, and just make sure that I could get a nice indentation of a line back here. Then I'll meet that with my vertical bar. Once met with my vertical bar, get a nice 90-degree angle. Next, I go in with Seancutshair color enhancement card, assisting it with my color and my compressor, no drip, and the Beam Team Cordless Compressor XL. 2 of the most dangerous duos on the market right now, spraying at a 4 to 5 inch distance radius and up. This is how you do a clean dark Caesar with a hot taper and a full beard on a client.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna start by making that initial guideline. Simple stuff. We're gonna drop it towards the back, obviously, to maintain the weight and to keep a balanced fade. In front of the ear, you can see it's already pretty light, so it's not gonna take as much work, and you wanna get it to match. As you can see there, I saw a little bit of a line, so we're going back into it and we're gonna clean that up. Yeah, so there's a lot more hair towards the back of the hair. So obviously the same way it was towards the bottom is darker, and you just gotta go higher. We gotta clean this up right here. So that's the fade. And like we said, I already called myself out. We still got some work to do. It's an uphill battle, but I feel like this is important, especially for the new and upcoming people. I use 3 fingers, right? So from the bottom of my finger to the top is literally my guideline to the ridge of the head.
What's going on, guys? All right, so we are going to do this tutorial here. We're going to try to break this down. Here on the sides, I like the length. I just don't want hair overhanging from this area right here. You know what I'm saying? And keep it dark below the line so that the line pops. You know, the highest level of quality that you can create according to the time you've spent. Yeah, so now that it's a little tighter, we can refine this line a bit more, and even this is making the blend pop. All right, again, boom, we got our peak here, then we'll do our sideburn, and then we'll sketch it up. So there's my sideburn, and we're just gonna walk right through this, sketch it out until we meet up with that peak. That's the before and after. I mean, that's the after, guys. I hope I explained this well enough for you guys. I hope that you guys learned in this video. And if you did, let me know in the Discord what you thought about this tutorial, man.
All right, guys, so you've seen everything in the Academy. I hope this looks helpful for you guys. If you want to sign up, it's going to be $20 a month. You will get all 5 of us for the price of 1. So a lot of people ask, do they have to choose one educator? You're going to get all 5. So everything you saw, you're going to get included for the $20. You guys can log on at any time. I know some academies, you only get 1 video a week. In this academy, you guys can go back and watch all the content. Bosio has probably 40 plus videos, and the rest of us are starting to stack up some content. You guys can go watch any of that on your own time whenever you want to. And also, of course, all the new live events coming up, you'll have access to as well. So you can also be in the Discord, of course, and take advantage of your haircuts, my feedback. I hope this video helps show you guys what is a part of the Academy, and I hope you guys want to sign up. It would be super helpful. I wish I had something like this when I started cutting hair, but luckily you guys do. I look forward to seeing all you guys there. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below, and one of us will answer the question, and I hope to see you guys on there soon. Appreciate you watching. Catch you next time.